Budding cricketers often ask if a trigger movement is necessary, and if it is necessary, what trigger movement should they follow. In this video, I will discuss few trigger movements that are commonly used by the batsman and tips to be followed while adapting a trigger movement. Trigger movement is the initial set of movements made by the batsman even before the ball is released by the bowler. There are mixed views on the need for a trigger movement. Some cricketers are of the view that trigger movement complicates batting and should be avoided. Trigger movements are made by the batsman to get into the position quickly, especially when facing quick bowlers. Some batsmen use trigger movements as a routine or cueing to maintain concentration and focus. In this picture, you can see Sir Vivian Richards closely watching the ball, but he is still in his original batting stance. He makes the decision to move forward or backward depending on the line and length of the ball and the shot he plans to play. Another example of a batsman who does not have a trigger movement in his batting is Virendra Sehwag, who loves to use the speed and width provided by the bowler. Both Vivian Richards and Sehwag depend on their ability to pick the line and length of the ball early and place the ball in the gaps using their hand-eye coordination. Front foot press is a common trigger movement used by batsmen, especially in white ball cricket, where there are limitations on the number of bouncers that can be bowled in an over. In this picture, you can see Rohit Sharma starting his batting stance in a middle and off stump guard. As the bowler is about to release the ball, he presses forward with his front foot and covers the off stump. In this picture, you can also see that Rohit Sharma's front foot heel is touching the ground. This indicates that Rohit has planted his feet and would find it difficult to play when the ball swings in his pads. This front foot press trigger movement helps Rohit play the pull shot of the front foot. Sachin uses a similar front foot press when playing in India where the balls do not bounce much. In this picture, you can see that while Sachin is doing a front foot press, his heel is still in the air. This enables Sachin to quickly rock back if the ball is pitched short or go to the pitch of the ball if the ball is pitched up. Another trigger movement that is used by many players is the back and across movement followed by a front foot press. In this picture, you can see Rahul Dravid standing on the leg stump. He first makes a back and across movement to the middle stump and then covers the off stump with his front foot press. Virat Kohli also has a trigger movement like Dravid. This trigger movement combined with their back lift helps both Dravid and Kohli play the flick shot when the ball is pitched on the stump line. How can we complete the analysis on trigger movement without analyzing Steve Smith? His trigger movement also has the elements of back and across followed by a front foot press. However, his back and across movement is exaggerated and foot press is limited. This allows him to maintain an open position that helps his leg side shots. Budding cricketers make the following mistakes when implementing trigger movements. They either commit to the front foot or the back foot too early. This limits their stroke play. For many batsmen, especially when they make a front foot press, the head falls over to the offside and end up playing around their pads, making them candidates for LBW. To summarize, trigger movement is not mandatory and you should adopt a style that fits your batting technique. Balance and head position are key to any trigger movement. You can practice multiple trigger movements and choose to adopt a trigger movement according to the situation. That is, front foot press in low bouncing track, back and across when the bowler is trying to bounce you out, etc. Hope you like this video. Please subscribe to my channel and click on the notification icon to stay tuned to my future videos. Also update the comment section with topics you would like me to cover in my future videos. Thank you and best wishes.